Hi folks, back again here. Yes, there is snow on the ground now. I've been away from this site for about a day. We've had some yucky cold weather here. Again, I just wanted to do a review here of what I've done. Explain how I've put these stakes in, square off the house. This is one end of the deck here. And again, we're going around here, and that's exactly 12 feet out to here. And as you can see on the tape here, we've got 12 feet here, and I measured off the house there, brought the tape out 12 feet. And there's the other stake on this side. You need a hammer like that. Pretty rough looking hammer, but it does the job. For the video purposes, I use this string here. It's kind of a thicker, it's not the best string. I normally use nylon, but you can see it better in the video. And again, there's the stake here. The deck is coming up to here, and the string is square off the house. Square as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect at this stage of the game. It's really just for laying out the foundation. And our concrete has dried quite nicely here, and these post saddles are in very solid. Everything's dried. It's been mild enough when we put these sonotubes in. Again, these are the round sonotubes that we put the concrete in. And the concrete, basically, we mixed it in the wheelbarrow as I demonstrated in the first video. It's just bags of stone mix, concrete mix that you buy at Home Depot or any building supply, and then you add water, about near enough a bucket, a gallon of water to mix it, and just do it gradually. Add the water slowly, don't pour it all in at once, otherwise you'll have too much, and you don't want too watery concrete either. But this is now dried and set, really firm, strong. Yeah, again, so it's just a matter of adding water to the mixture, not too much, and then getting it nice and smooth, and then you just pour it in, as I mentioned in the other videos. I just wanted to explain that a bit better for the people that are not too experienced doing this. Okay, so overall we're going to have a look. The door, I was getting measurements inside the house from the top of the window frame down to the kitchen floor. So I have an idea at this stage roughly where the floor is. I measured down from the top of the inside, and I measured here on the outside, and from the top of the window frame down to here, the floor is roughly there. So at this stage, this is as far as I can go now until the window installers come, and the door installers rather, and install the door. Then I will know exactly where the door ledge is. We're going to go down from the edge of the door down about 3 inches down to the deck. So basically, there are a couple of main phases here when you're building a deck. Yeah, we've just done the first phase now, which is the foundation. So you need a different set of tools. Obviously you need a wheelbarrow, shovel to mix cement. We were fortunate here, this is the worst part over with now. We were fortunate here, the ground wasn't too hard, it was quite soft. so the digging was quite easy. And now the next stage, next week, Monday, we will be starting the woodwork. There's a beam going to be going across here on these sonotubes straight over there to the other one, 20 feet across, and we're going to run our floor joists. So then we need different tools, obviously, which I will get into more detail later once we start doing it. Like circular saw, hammer, drills, etc. So basically there's your to review everything right from the start, so I can explain everything in a bit more detail. You've got your planning phase. Here is a drawing that I did. It's like a 1/4 inch graph paper. I'll show it in more detail in a link below. I can provide a more detailed drawing. This is just for demonstrational purposes at the moment. It's a 1/4 inch graph paper. Each 1/4 inch on this paper equals 12 inches. So here's a layout of the deck here. It shows all the dimensions. I drew this to, like I said, a 1/4 inch scale. And here is the elevation drawing. So we need this here on site. It's just a sketch. You can do it reasonably easy if you take a bit of time at it. For this job we didn't need a building permit because we're not making major structural changes to the house. For 2-story decks, yes, we've done them. You need a permit there. So basically there's your drawing, your planning stage, and I wanted to mention before, you have to get underground locates. Make sure there's no wires underneath before you dig. We hand dug here, but this was all cleared. I phoned in to the local utility companies to make sure there's no underground wires, gas lines or anything like that. But if you have more than 4 or 5 posts, you should use a machine, really. It'd be much easier, and that's where you definitely have to have locates for that. The auger machine is quite powerful, and that would drill down 3-4 feet easily. So once the locates are out of the way, then you're doing this stage here, the laying out of the string, and then your foundation. And next week we will be doing the woodwork, which is the next stage. So altogether, really, there is 3 phases. Your initial planning stage, and getting your locates, and also if you need to get a building permit. In this case, no. And then your phase 2, which is the foundation, what we just did. And then phase 3 would be the woodwork. All your floor joists, your flooring, and lastly the railing and steps. Okay, thanks for now, and hey, have a great weekend, guys, and stay warm.